All right, guys, I am back and I'm about to get started. I hope all of you all are having a great day. My name is Xavrae Burse. I am a senior director with MWR Financial, America's leading financial strategy company that provides everything you need to shift and grow your income. Well, guys, today is Take Back Your Money Tuesday, and we're going to be sharing some powerful information on today's Zoom presentation. And I just want to just share a little bit about myself before I move forward in today's presentation. I've been involved with MWR Financial for a year. I am also a licensed realtor here in the state of Florida. However, I'm from a little small town that's way across Georgia. That's where I was born at, primarily raised in Atlanta. My wife and I actually had our son in Valdosta, Georgia, where we spent almost 12 years of our life there. And then for the past, about right at close to 12 years, we've been down here in Gainesville, Florida. And so guys, sometimes God puts you in places so a blessing could come your way. And so about right at a year ago, March the 4th of 2019, I'm coming out of church one day, and a gentleman by the name of Mr. Cardell Williams, I think I saw him on the line, and he asked me a question because he know I'm also a realtor. He said, Xavrae, if I could share with you a way to help all your debt to income clients, your high to debt income clients, as well as your credit challenge clients, would you be open to listening to what I have to share? And I said, yes, we both don't stay this far from a local Starbucks, so let's catch the Starbucks and let's go over the information. And so he sat me down and shared this information that I'm about to go over with. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, I was blown because I thought it was going to be a little less than what I thought I was actually going to be getting. And I was like, man, once he went over a few things, I was like, man, I want this for me and as well as my family. So guys, we're going to talk about money today. And we're not going to just talk about anybody's money. We're going to talk about your money. All right. We're going to be talking about your money. So there's four numbers you need to remember throughout this presentation. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Because there are 4 financial challenges that are remedied by 3 solutions that help us achieve the 2 objectives, and they're all handled by 1 company. So let's talk about the 4 financial challenges that everyone faces. The first one is taxes. Taxes is our biggest expense. The second one is credit / debt. The third is big business, and fourth is inflation. So let's talk about what we've been conditioned to do. We all have been conditioned to do what when we went to school? Go to school, get a good education, to get a good job, but then what? No one told us that 1/3 of our income was going to be going towards taxes. No one told us that 1/3 of our income was going to be going towards federal tax, state tax, local and sales tax, property tax, capital gains. No one told us that, all right, when we was going through school. So a lot of time when we probably got our first job as a teenager and we got our first check, we adding up, how much we getting paid per hour, and then we look at that check and say, man, there's something missing. There's some misappropriation going on. But that's what happens. When you are working a W-2 job, 1/3 of your income is not going to the government. So when you have 1/3 that's have shifted from yourself or going towards the government, all right, you have to use what? Credit to make up the difference. So when we use credit to make up the difference, what do? We put ourselves in debt. Because a lot of times our money, we can't never beat interest. Interest is the 8th greatest wonder of the world. You're either on one side of it or the other. I prefer to be on the side that's winning, but not the side that's losing. So let's talk about what that 1/3 is going towards. Our personal loans, our student loans, our credit cards. That's where that other 1/3 of our income has went to. So now we have what? We got 2/3 of our income, that has been eliminated. So we have 1/3 left to do what? Live off of. We have another 1/3 to live for all of our expenses, from our gas, our groceries, our insurance, our utilities, our monthly holidays. Think about all the monthly holidays we have, all right? Now, and that money is gone. And we still have what? We still have inflation. We still have a 4th financial challenge. But 1/3 over 1/3 over 1/3, our money is gone. but we still have inflation. And in most cases, our money is not rising at the rate of inflation. So goods and services are going up. Our wages in most cases are going down, or they are right there in the same place. So the results for most Americans are 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Another 70% of Americans are paying too much in taxes. Another 80% of Americans have credit challenges, and 90% of Americans are buried in debt. I know we see this. We can see everything I'm going over, I'm quite sure we can see in our communities or see within our family, because this is what's going on. But look at the remaining results. By the time most individuals, whether it's our aunts, our grandparents, whomever, most Americans, by the time they reach the age of 65, they have less than $5,000 in their savings. 70% of Americans have less than $5,000 at the age of 65. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over, expecting a different result. So now that we have learned how our income has been shifted away from us, let's talk about how we can shift it back via income shifting. You may say, what is income shifting? Income shifting is just a financial strategy we use to shift income back to its original owner, which is you. So let's talk about the three solutions everyone needs to make this happen. The first one is cash flow management. The second one is business income. And the third is investment income. So to shift our income back to us, we must first do what? Minimize our taxes, minimize our debt, and minimize our expenses. Once we get that in order, then we can do what? Now we can invest into a business where we can do what? Increase our income, control our income, and own our income. See, and when you own a job, and I don't knock jobs, please understand, don't knock jobs, because we all need jobs. But then we gotta move from that strategy and move to a different strategy, because the job is not gonna get us to where we wanna be at, because we're taxed differently. So we wanna own our income. See, we don't own a job, but also when we have a business, we also can create unlimited residual income. And that's what we're gonna talk about here in a moment. We also can create leverage income. See, that's how you create wealth, with leverage, all right? I think a wise man by the name of John Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own, all right? So, because I still got 100% of my efforts. So now I can move that efforts into what? Investment income. And now have my money working for you, have your money working for you. So now you're talking about compound interest, capital gains and dividends, business residuals and royalties. But let's go back, because we got to crawl before we walk. So let's go back to where most of us are at right now. Most of us are W-2 employees. We're taxed on wages, and we're taxed up to 37%. Some of us may not be a W-2 employee, but we know individuals. Most of us know a whole bunch of people that's working a job. I want you to put on your business hats right now. And they're taxed up to 37%. See, an employee works first, an employee pays taxes, and then they're able to spend what's left. But I just went over and showed you how your money is being shifted away from you. In most cases, you don't have anything left. And that's why we barely have some people, and I have had uncles and even myself, all right, when I was younger, barely had enough money just to take me by throughout the week, you know, to get to work. So you're basically doing what? Trading time for money, all right? So now let's talk about how a business owner is taxed. See, a business owner is taxed on the profits, not the wages, all right? So let's follow this strategy. See, a business owner is also taxed less than a W-2 employee. They are taxed up to 23%, all right? See, that's what we're gonna talk about today about being business owners. See, a business works first, a business spends, and then a business is taxed on what's left. But if there's nothing left, Amazon been doing this for years and paying zero tax, all right? This is the way that you beat inflation. This is the way that you increase those income limits. And this is how you create leverage, by using the power of leverage. So then you can do what? Take this income into a whole different income where you tax even lesser. See, an investor is taxed on the profits as well, but they're taxed from 0 to 15%. See, these are the Warren Buffetts of the world. These are all your hedge funds of the world. See, they're paying 0 to 15%. See, their money is working 24/7. See, you cannot work money, all right? See, money never gets tired. And you're taxed the least as an investor, as well as you are creating time and what? Financial freedom. How many of you all out there would like time and financial freedom? I think all of us out there would like time and financial freedom. I know Miss Anita would like time and financial freedom, and I know Miss Estelle Rose would like time and financial freedom, and I think, who is that, Genesis? I think Genesis would like time and financial freedom as well. All right, that's what all of us want. All right, so let's talk about what all of us are working for. See, all of us are working or we trade in labor for our current lifestyle, but we must do what? For our future lifestyle, we must do what? Invest. So let's talk about the one company that helps you do both, and that's MWR Financial. MWR Financial stands for Make Wealth Real. I want you to understand that now. That's what that stands for. All right. So you can't make wealth real if you're not really making wealth real. And we make wealth real. So let's talk about the Make Wealth Real movement we're on. We're on a Make Wealth Real movement to provide American families with everything they need to overcome the financial challenges that has been created by the tax, by the credit, by the banking, and by the educational system. So we can live not only the current lifestyle that we want, but that we deserve, all right? So let's talk about our goals. Our goals are to eliminate 50 billion in consumer debt, create 10,000 millionaires. I hope one of you all that's on the line will be one of those 10,000 millionaires, or at least one of the 150,000 six-figure earners. And we plan to generate over 100 billion in investment income. How is this made possible for you? Cash flow management and investment income via the Financial Edge membership, business ownership and business income via the MWR Financial Business Opportunity. So let's talk about the Financial Edge membership and how we're going to now put all this together. See, the Financial Edge membership is your own personal team. Together, everyone achieves more. All right, they use proven, predictable, and profitable strategies to shift and grow your income. I'm gonna repeat that. Proven, predictable, and profitable strategies to shift and grow your income, as well as all those that you love and you wanna see them in a better position. See, you don't have to go out and get the license. We have everyone, all the experts to help you do all the work. And the only thing you have to do is what we do every day, especially when we went on this lockdown. We all referring somebody to do what? Hey, go check out this restaurant. Go check out this coffee shop. Go check out this bookstore. Go check out this. Go check out that. But do we get a referral from those companies? No. So let's talk about, we're going to talk about how you're going to get a referral, but let's talk about how we're going to shift this money back into those 150 million plus W-2 employees. See, the first thing we're going to do is change how they're taxed. And Money Max is the tax reduction strategy that's going to give everyone that you know and everyone they know an instant pay raise. And the only thing they have to do is ask an expert. All right, the financial experts. They get unlimited certified public accounting advice. They get unlimited certified financial planning advice. All right, I want you to understand that. Financial planner costs at least, I want you to just Google how much they normally cost. Google that and then put that to the side. But you get an unlimited consultation on demand, as well as unlimited access to enrolled agents on demand. See, they're going to stop those tax overpayments by using the home-based business tax laws so you can pay less. See, right now we're doing what? Using the internet. And you're going to use this internet whether you're home or not, right? You're going to use your cell phone whether you are talking on it or not. So you might as well write it off. You might as well use a strategy to write all of those things off, as well as your mileage. And we'll talk about all of those things here momentarily. But the results is tax savings shifted back to you. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to be the experts. The experts do everything for you. Now you got $300 to $1,000 back in your paycheck month after month, instead of you waiting on a refund, which is basically the government refunding your money that they didn't use and made billions and only gave you back only a portion of what you paid into the system. Don't make sense. So now that we got you money back from the money that you are paying the government, let's get your credit increase. I know I'm gonna get some smiles out this because everybody understands this. Everybody want a credit increase. All right, so let's talk about our credit restoration strategies. All right, which is included in the program. We're gonna increase your credit score so you can do what? Lower those interest rates, lower those monthly payments and insurance premiums. We're gonna restore, enhance, as well as rebuild your credit. The average increase is 50 to 150 points or more in 60 to just say 180 days, all right? The results is interest savings that's now also shifted back to you from the banks. So now that we got that credit score increase and now you're saving money because you got a better credit score, you're not paying those high interest rates. Now let's get that debt eliminated. So Equity Max is a debt elimination strategy, a debt elimination system to eliminate all of your debts in record time, anywhere between 1/2 and 1/3 of the time without you having to pay more, all right? The debt system provides you a monthly plan of action. You get these statements around about the 28th of every month that shows you what to pay, and again, without you paying more. We're gonna maximize those payoff dates and maximize those interest savings so we can put more money back into your pocket, which is now shifted back to you from the banks and the big business. Now we have our cash flow management in order, which we were just talking about earlier. Now we can do what? We can invest. We now can be an investor, and Wealth Max allow you to become an investor. See, wealth generation strategies is what the Wealth Max experts are going to show you and provide for you a way to save and grow and protect your money tax-free with no risk of loss. Now, how many of you all out there know people with a 401k? I'm quite sure all of us know someone, and we may even have a 401k. And a lot of us that have a 401k have also did what? Lost. We have taken a big L over the past, let's just say, month or so. We didn't took a loss. So imagine having your money in a product or kind of like investment fund, just like a 401k, but it didn't dip when the market dipped. It stayed locked with the game and you didn't lose any money. Imagine how many people would be just shouting with joy that they had their money in this type of system and had moved it from a 401k and they didn't lose any money. I think we know a lot of people that would be shouting up for joy. So this system is going to be designed personally for each individual. We also set up their land banking purchases where they could buy land anywhere between a 20 and 40% discount. The results is your money grows and works for you. And you become the bank instead of the bank just making money off of your money. So your private reserve account will grow interest anywhere between 3 and 12%, on average 8%. Now, imagine that when in our savings account, we're not getting 1/10 of that or 0.1% of that. So let's talk about the #1 business on the planet that can help increase your income 1 digit at a time. And guys, this is awesome. Once y'all see the rest of this presentation, when I first saw this, I was like, this is what everyone needs as far as a home-based business. And they truly make wealth real. I know some of you all may not have been in network marketing, but I'm gonna just share something with you all. You will never see this in any other network marketing compensation plan. You can go pick them up. You ain't gonna find them, research them. So I'm gonna go over this with y'all and show y'all the money and how we're gonna put your money right back in your pocket within the first 30 days with our Fast Start 3-in-1. See, in 30 days, you complete these 2 steps. Enroll 3 business partners. the company is going to pay you a $50 sponsorship bonus. That's a total of $150. And enroll one individual that just want the Financial Edge membership. That's the Money Max, that's the Credit Max, that's the Equity Max, and the Wealth Max. The company will pay you a customer bonus of $40, which gives you a grand total of $340. Write that number down. We're going to come back to that. All right. But that just it just unlocked this as well. Now you also guarantee from that position when you do this, you're going to get 3 people and 1 customer. You now are guaranteed to make $5 a day, $150 a month if you don't do anything else. If you just stop and quit right there, you'll get $5 a day, $150 a month. Now, some people say, well, there ain't no money. You're right. We want more than that. But the power of that, I just want to share this with you. You go look at what it takes to generate $150 in the bank. It takes over $50,000 in the bank. So what you just did in in 30 days, you just put $50,000 in the bank to receive $150 a month in residual income. But those 3 who enrolled 3, they want to do the same thing. So if you help them get their $150 momentum bonus within your first 60 days, the company pays you a $450 momentum bonus. And those 3 who enrolled 3, and if you help them do the same within your first 90 days, the company is going to pay you a $900 momentum bonus, which gives you a total of $1,500. But let's go back. Let's move back a little bit. Let's move back to those first 3 when we helped them enroll 3. And now we have earned our $450 momentum bonus, but we also put our position to do this. Whether we went and got 12 ourselves or whether our 3 went and got their 3, we now are earning $20 a day and $600 a month residually. You see, now you done went from 150 to 600, all right? But guess what? Now that 3 were enrolling 3, and now that's in your 90 days, you should be right here at 50. You should be right here at 50, earning $30 a day, $900 a month, with also a $500 car bonus, with also a $500 presidential bonus, which gives you a total of $1,900 on top of receiving that $1,500 momentum bonus. Think about the money that I'm showing you, but guess what? It's going to keep building. And so now we're going to talk about our 4, 5, 6, and 7-digit residual income strategy, because you're going to have people that want to really see this, and they're going to see it more bigger than you. And you want them to, all right? Because it's not about who you know, it's about who your friends and friends and friends know. Because they're going to introduce this to someone that's going to blow your whole organization out the water. And now you're going to have a team of 584 qualified financial directors. And let me ask you something. If it took you to earn $200 a day, $6,000 a month in residual income, if it took you 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, or even 36 months, could you put yourself in a position to earn $200 a day, $6,000 a month in residual? Remember, residual means you do the work once, and then you keep receiving that income month after month after month after month. So now you're earning $200 a day, $6,000 a month in residual income, but you're also qualifying for a presidential bonus of $2,500, as well as a luxury vehicle club bonus of $3,000. You remember earlier I said when you had 50, you had a group team points of 250, and you was earning, $500 in presidential bonus and $500 in your luxury vehicle club bonus. That was on tier 1 and level 1. But now that you have a team of 584 qualified financial directors, now you are on level 3 of your presidential bonus, but tier 3 of your luxury vehicle club bonus. But let's look at the grand total of income you are earning per month, just with 584 people, guys and gals. And I'm not talking about you all going out and recruiting 584 people yourself. I'm talking about just developing a team of people that you love, trust, and whether you know them or not, you're going to find those people that are looking to do the same thing that you're looking to do. And by doing so and keeping the vision, you'll be earning $11,500 a month in residual income, or $138,000 a year. All right. So more ways for us to get paid, because we also have a 25% check match bonus. And that's when you just have a team of 12. on all your personal qualified financial directors, you get a 25% check match bonus. We also have leadership coded bonuses that goes from $10 up to $75. That goes through infinity. That's on your team. You get $10 to $75. All right. So we also get presidential check match bonus from 25% to 50%. So if you look at the scale on the middle, where it's a presidential bonus, you see it goes down to $100,000. Think about you getting a 25 to 50% presidential check match bonus, and someone on your team, as your team develop and you at the top, you now national director probably somewhere, and you got several up under you, and they are getting $100,000 presidential check match bonus. You're getting 25 to 50% of that. Guys, we have some people well on their way. At least they're getting about $10,000 in presidential bonus. That's the most someone right now is getting. We have no one at the two top positions. No one. We are ground floor. Matter of fact, as someone say, we are actually basement. So that's just how blessed all of you all that's not already in, that's seeing this information. There's no better place to be than be right with a company like this when they're just getting started. All right. We also have presidential and coded customer residual bonuses that go from 25 cents all the way up to $8. All right. So you all just learned about the #1 company that can help you achieve the 2 objectives by providing you with the 3 solutions to help you remedy the 4 financial challenges that everyone faces. So let's talk about the Financial Edge membership. Guys, that's the Money Max, the Credit Max, the Equity Max, the Wealth Max. Guys, just the Money Max part of the service is worth anywhere from $50 to $200 an hour. Just the Money Max part of the service. Credit Max, I'm quite sure you all done seen some Credit Max services that they charge anywhere from $99, per individual. And you see on here, it says spouses included, $99, and then there's some type of initial fee that you got to pay. And then they may not even get anything done. Debt elimination, that can be another $200. And then they have wealth experts to actually design you wealth plans. You're talking about well over, if we add all those up, we're talking about well over $500 to $1,000. But guess what? Thank God for Mr. Brian House, because he has a heart of gold. Because he is not charging $500. He ain't even charging $250 for the Financial Edge. He ain't even charging $150 for the Financial Edge. God, this was $79.97 a month, $80. Spouse is included. All right. There's no setup fees. There's no contracts. And as well as if you refer 3, your membership is free. All right. So you get to keep the service, keep enjoying all the benefits of the service, and your membership is free if you don't want nothing but the Financial Edge membership. But then the Business and Financial Edge membership, I had someone ask me, well, how much does it cost? Well, when we look at cost, we're looking at an expense. This is not a cost. This is an investment, because automatically, if you are able to write off your cell phone, if you are able to write off the miles that you're driving to work, because there's people at your job that need these services, all right? So you can legally, ethically, and morally write off those miles that you're driving to work and still do this business. Not only to work, also back home, all right? So think about the mileage that you can now claim, and as well as 180 other deductions, all right? I'm just naming a few. What if you like traveling? All right. What if you like taking your kids or nephews or someone or grandkids to Disney World? You can write that off as well. There are parents in Disney World, right? Okay. So you can write that off as well. Even the trip there, flying there and all. So guys, to have your own business that you can do from home, where we're doing what? We're working from home right now. This part of doing your business. All right. Well, having your own virtual business where you can do throughout the whole United States as well as all the U.S. Virgin Islands, the cost is just $228.97. I told you to write down that $340. I told you within your first 30 days, we can put the cost of the business back in your pocket and give you $100+ all right? And then $119.97 a month, which is actually covered by the instant pay raise. So if you're working a job, those of you all that still fortunate enough to have a job, if you're working a job, you can actually get that instant pay raise of $300 to $1,000, which actually covers the cost of the membership as well as the monthly subscription. All right. So you have everything to help you succeed within your business and membership, your biz center, your financial edge membership, your websites, your capture system, your marketing materials, your training, not only for yourself, but also your whole team, as well as unlimited support, and the 3 solutions that we all need to succeed: cash flow management, business income, and investment income. As well as the company does this, guys. When I saw this, when Mr. Williams showed me this and he said, Xavrae, the company also guarantee your success. They say if you follow our plan of action and our strategies and experts are not able to save or make you more money in your first 30 days, MWR Financial will give you a full refund. Guys, I didn't have to get me a refund. I got my 3 people. Me and my wife are actually about to celebrate our 11th year anniversary. We was actually in Jamaica, and we was actually going through the buffet line in Montego Bay, and I got a text message. Ding! $100 pop up. I was like, man, this thing, he don't work. Well, I was smiling like, man, we going that little excursion now. So, guys, it works. The plan works, and you can easily go out and get your 3 people and 1 customer within 30 days and earn your money back and have now a virtual business that you can write off things that you're paying for anyway. So, guys, there's 3 types of people that listen to this presentation. The number 3 says, I'm out, sounds good, but it's really not for me. We understand that it can't be for everyone, because if it was, it wouldn't be an opportunity. So we want to thank you just for taking the time out to listen. Thank the person that invited you, but share the information with someone that you may think it may be for, and they'll thank you. And then we have a number 2. The number 2 says, well, I like everything you shared. I love the membership, not really the business, but I love the membership. And I most definitely want to get more income coming back into my pocket, because now I finally understand that, and I most definitely need my credit score, and I most definitely need to eliminate all this debt, and I want to learn those wealth strategies. So if you're number 2, get back to the person who invites you to this webinar, all right? And let them know that you are number 2. And then we have a number 1. The number 1 says, man, I see a way that I can legally, morally, and ethically now write off things that I'm already paying for, have some fun. Yes, guys, we have fun, and help people make money. I love this. I want in. And I see, well, there's no ceiling. There's no ceiling. All right. So the money that's on there, go get it. The CEO even train you how to go get it. Max out the comp plan, because he still make money as well. So guys, well, if you're number 1, get back to the person that invited you to this presentation, and we want to welcome you to the MWR Financial family. We want to help you with your fast start with getting your service if you're number 2, or give you the plan of action if you're number 1. Guys, we'll be doing this presentation again if you're number 1, and if you want to, or even if you were like 1 and a possible, I'd say, you know what I mean? You kind of like in between, you know, you like it, but kind of got some concerns, but you want to try to see if some of your people that you know that may like this information, invite them to the presentation tonight at 7 p.m. We're also having another one at 8 p.m. So invite them to one of those presentations and get them on and share this information with them, and start building your team before you even start the business. All right, we'll be back on again 7 p.m. at this same link. Get back to the person that invited you, and they'll share with you the link that will be conducted for the 8 p.m. call. Guys, I hope that all of y'all have a great day. Take care, be blessed, and stay safe. Talk soon. Bye-bye.